Hi friends, let's continue with Class 10 Science Chapter 6 Life Processes. This is the third part, and in this video we shall discuss autotrophic nutrition or nutrition in plants. So autotrophs are the organisms which manufacture their own food from simple inorganic raw materials like carbon dioxide and water. Examples of autotrophs are plants and some bacteria. Photosynthesis. It is the process in which carbon dioxide and water in the environment are converted into carbohydrates in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. The carbohydrate, that is glucose, is used for providing energy to the plant, and the carbohydrates which are not used immediately are stored in the form of starch. So the equation of photosynthesis is that 6 carbon dioxide plus 12 water results in C6H12O6, which is glucose, plus 6O2 plus 6H2. Now, let us see the important events in the process of photosynthesis. First is absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. Second, conversion of light energy into chemical energy and splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen by light energy. And third, reduction or conversion of carbon dioxide into carbohydrates by utilizing this chemical energy. So, carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll and sunlight are important for the process of photosynthesis to happen. Now, how does the plant obtain all these materials? So, carbon dioxide enters through stomata. These are the tiny pores present on the lower surface of leaves. Opening and closing of stomata is regulated by guard cells. Guard cells swell when the water flows into them, causing the stomatal pore to open. And similarly, when the guard cells shrink, the stomatal pore closes. Second, water and minerals. They are taken up from the soil by the roots. Third, chlorophyll. So plants have some special organelles called chloroplasts, and these are the site of photosynthesis, and they contain chlorophyll. Fourth, sunlight. It is obtained from sun and it is trapped by chlorophyll. Now, let's conduct few experiments to prove that all these materials are necessary for photosynthesis. The first experiment is to prove that sunlight is essential for photosynthesis. Let's start. Take 2 leaves of the same size from a healthy potted plant. Discharge the leaves by keeping them in a dark room for a few days. Now, cover one of the leaves with a black card and place the plant in sunlight for few hours. Now, test both the leaves for presence of starch using the iodine test. So, to conduct the iodine test, dip both the leaves in boiling water for a few minutes. Now, dip both the leaves in iodine solution for a few minutes. We observe that the leaf which had been covered with the black card becomes brown, while the uncovered leaf turns blue-black, indicating the presence of starch. This proves that photosynthesis took place in the uncovered leaf, while it did not take place in the covered leaf, as it did not turn blue-black. Thus, light is essential for photosynthesis. Now, let's conduct an experiment to prove that carbon dioxide is required for photosynthesis. Take 2 healthy potted plants which are nearly of the same size. Now keep them in a dark room for 3 days. Now place each plant on the separate glass plates. Place a watch glass containing potassium hydroxide by the side of one of the plants. The potassium hydroxide is used to absorb carbon dioxide. Cover both plants with separate bell jars as shown in the figure. Use Vaseline to seal the bottom of the jars to the glass plates so that the setup is airtight. Now keep the plants in sunlight for about 2 hours. Pluck a leaf from each plant and test for the presence of starch using the iodine test. So the leaf which was exposed to air turns blue-black. This shows that starch was formed and photosynthesis took place. But the leaf with potassium hydroxide doesn't turn blue-black, as it did not have any access to carbon dioxide. Thus, carbon dioxide is required for photosynthesis. So this is all for today. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.